My child, stop for a moment. Sit with me in your heart and let me speak to you. Today, I want to tell you something that can change everything in your life. Are you ready to listen? I see the storms that shake your life. I know the weight you carry and the doubts that creep into your mind when the road feels uncertain. But remember this, I am the one who holds your future, and it is filled with hope. You don't need to fear because I am with you. In the days ahead, challenges may rise, and they might make you question your strength. When these moments come, hold on to this truth: I have not brought you this far to leave you. Every step you take, I walk beside you, protecting you from what you cannot see. Trust me, for I am guiding your path. Pause and think about the times I've already brought you through difficulties. Weren't you stronger on the other side? That's because I never let go of your hand. Now I need you to believe that my plans for you are greater than anything you can imagine. Write this in your heart: I trust God to guide my steps, no matter the storms. If you trust me to guide you, type 4545. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. I know you might be thinking, but what if I fail? Let me tell you something important. Failure isn't the end, it's a stepping stone. I can turn your failures into victories if you let me. The only thing you need to do is trust. Give me your fears, your doubts, and your plans. Let me show you the way to peace and fulfillment. When you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you, whisper this: God, I trust you. And when you do, you'll feel my peace surrounding you like a warm embrace. I am your refuge in times of trouble. Write this down: God is my safe place, I will not fear. If you believe that I am your refuge, type I love God. Now, I'm calling you to stop holding back. Let go of the things that make you anxious. Do you see how the birds fly freely in the sky? They don't worry about what they will eat tomorrow, and yet I care for them. How much more will I care for you? You are my child, my masterpiece. Trust me to care for your needs. Today, make the decision to leave your worries with me. Say, God, I give you my burdens. When you do this, you'll see how light life can become. I will open doors that you thought were closed and create paths where there seemed to be none. If you are ready to trust me completely, type 7878. Listen closely, my child. There are people in your life who need your prayers. They need your watchful heart, your protection, and your love. I am revealing this to you because you are the one I've chosen to stand in the gap for them. Someone you care deeply about might be walking through a difficult season. Perhaps it's your son, your daughter, or even a close friend. You may not know all the details, but I see everything. I'm asking you to pray for them, to cover them in love and vigilance. Write this down: God, I place the lives of my loved ones in your hands. If you commit to praying for those you love, type God, protect my family. When you pray, you are creating a shield around the people you love. Your prayers are powerful, they reach me, and they move heaven. Don't underestimate what happens when you kneel before me and speak their names. Every word you say in faith releases my protection over their lives. There may be a moment when your heart feels an urgent need to act. That's me speaking to you. Don't ignore it. Trust the instinct I've placed in you to care for others. When I give you a signal, respond. It could be the difference between peace and turmoil for someone you love. I want you to remember this: you are not alone in protecting your family. I am the one who surrounds them with my angels. When you feel overwhelmed, call out to me. I will carry the burdens you can't handle. Say this aloud: God, I trust you to protect those I love. If you trust me with your loved ones, type 1111. As you pray, I'll guide you on how to love and protect them. Some battles aren't fought with words or actions, but with prayer and wisdom. Stay alert, because the enemy seeks to create confusion and pain, but I have already won the battle. You only need to trust in me. Even when things seem uncertain, hold on to this promise: I will never leave your family unprotected. My love surrounds them like a fortress. Believe this and speak it out loud: God's protection is my family's shield. If you believe my protection is over your home, type I trust you, God. My child, let's talk about the battles you face in your heart and mind. There are moments when doubt, fear, and negativity try to consume you. I see this struggle, and I want to remind you, you are not fighting alone. Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. The enemy will try to plant lies in your mind, thoughts that make you question your worth, your faith, or my promises. But here's the truth: you are stronger than you know because I live within you. No weapon formed against you will succeed as long as you stand firm in my truth. Write this down: I have God's authority to overcome all evil. If you believe you have the strength to overcome, type I am victorious. When fear knocks at your door, remember who you belong to. I am your refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Call on my name, and I will answer you. You don't need to fight this battle alone. I'm right here, ready to give you the courage and clarity you need. The enemy's goal is to distract and discourage you, but don't let him win. Stay close to me through prayer and my word. Fill your mind with my promises and watch how the darkness fades. Say this out loud: God's light shines brighter than any shadow. If you choose to live in my light, type 3333. There will be days when it feels like the enemy is too close, through circumstances, people, or even your own thoughts. When that happens, use the authority I've given you. Speak my name, and every negative force will flee. You have power through me to silence the lies and bring peace to your heart. You are not helpless. You are a warrior, and I have equipped you with everything you need to stand firm. Declare this truth: I am armed with God's strength, and I will not be shaken. If you believe in the power of my name, type I trust God. I know the road hasn't been easy, my child. Life often feels like an uphill climb, and there are times you wonder if it's worth it. But let me tell you something: every step you take in faith is a step closer to the blessings I have prepared for you. The challenges you face are not here to break you, but to strengthen you. Every struggle is shaping you into the person I created you to be. Do not give up, even when the road feels impossible. Remember this: God's plans for me are greater than my pain. If you believe I am with you in your trials, type 4444. When life feels overwhelming, stop and breathe. Speak to me in those moments. Let me fill your heart with peace. The storm you're in right now will not last forever. I am working behind the scenes, preparing a breakthrough that you cannot yet see. Trust me. You may feel tempted to quit, but I'm asking you to hold on. Just a little longer. Your perseverance will bring blessings beyond what you can imagine. Say this out loud: I will not give up because God is fighting for me. If you choose to persevere with me, type I believe in God's plan. Remember, I am the God who parted seas, who calmed storms, and who raised the dead. Do you think there's anything in your life I cannot handle? Trust me to do the impossible in your circumstances. Hold on to my promise. God is making a way where there seems to be none. If you trust me to make a way, type 5555. Child, you are at a crossroads. I see you standing there, unsure of which direction to take. Let me guide you, for I see what you cannot. I hold the map of your life, and I know the best path for you. The decisions you make today will shape your tomorrow. Some choices may feel heavy, but remember this, you do not have to choose alone. Come to me, and I will give you clarity. Say this aloud: God, guide my decisions and lead me on the right path. If you trust me to guide your choices, type I follow God's wisdom. When the path feels unclear, seek me in prayer. I will speak to your heart, opening doors that no one can shut and closing doors that aren't meant for you. Trust that my plans are for your good, even when they don't align with your expectations. It's easy to worry about what's next, but I'm asking you to rest in me. Don't carry this burden alone. I'm here to walk with you through every step, showing you the way. Write this down: I trust God's timing and direction for my life. If you believe in my timing, type 6565. Sometimes, my answer may take longer than you'd like. That's because I'm preparing something far greater than you can imagine. Be patient and trust in my perfect timing. Declare this truth: God's delays are not denials, they are part of His greater plan. If you choose to wait on me, type I trust God's plan. My child, let's take a moment to look back, but not to dwell there. I see the pain you've endured, the mistakes you've made, and the regrets you carry. But hear me now, your past does not define you. Every tear you've cried, every wound you've hidden, I've seen them all. And let me tell you something, none of it was wasted. I've been using it to shape you, to prepare you for something greater. Write this in your heart: my past is in God's hands, and my future is filled with hope. If you're ready to release your past to me, type 7777. It's time to let go of the bitterness, the shame, and the guilt. You've carried these burdens long enough, haven't you? Lay them at my feet and trust me to heal what's broken. Forgive those who hurt you, not for their sake, but for your freedom. Say it with faith: I choose forgiveness and trust in God's healing. If you're ready to forgive and heal, type God is my healer. Do you know that I've never left your side? Even in your darkest moments, I was there, holding you together when you thought you'd fall apart. I've been waiting for you to see that your pain is not your end, it's the beginning of something beautiful. You're stronger than you think because my strength is within you. Every scar tells a story of survival and resilience. Trust me to turn your wounds into wisdom, your pain into purpose. Declare this: God is turning my pain into a testimony. If you believe I can turn your pain into purpose, type 8888. Today is a new beginning. Stop looking over your shoulder, longing for what's gone or regretting what can't be changed. Your future is bright because I am leading you. Take my hand and let's move forward together. Say this out loud: I choose to leave the past behind and walk into God's promises. If you're ready to step into the future with me, type I trust God's promises. Child, what is it that's making you afraid? Is it the uncertainty of tomorrow, the fear of failure, or the thought that you're not enough? Let me remind you, fear does not come from me. Fear is a shadow that tries to block the light I've placed in you. But remember this: you are not made to live in fear. I have given you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Write this truth: I choose faith over fear because God is my strength. If you're ready to overcome fear with my strength, type 9999. You've faced challenges before, haven't you? And each time, you made it through because I was with you. The same is true now. Whatever feels overwhelming today is no match for my power in your life. Speak this with confidence. God's power in me is greater than any fear I face. If you trust me to give you courage, type I am fearless in God. I know it's not easy to trust when you can't see the outcome. But faith isn't about seeing, it's about believing that I am working for your good. Even when the path looks uncertain, I'm asking you to take one step forward. I'll meet you there and guide you the rest of the way. When fear whispers lies to you, answer with my truth. My promises are your shield, and my word is your weapon. Say this aloud, God's truth is my anchor, and I will not be moved. If you're ready to stand on my promises, type 1010. Remember, I am the one who calms storms and carries you through every trial. Even when fear feels overwhelming, my strength is greater. Lean on me and watch your fear turn into courage. Write this down, I am fearless because God is with me. If you're ready to live fearlessly, type I trust God's strength. My child, do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions? Like you're existing but not truly living? I want you to know that I created you for more than just survival. I created you to thrive. Every breath you take, every day you wake up, is a gift. Don't waste it by living on autopilot. Notice the beauty I've placed around you, the laughter of a friend, the warmth of the sun, the stillness of a quiet moment. These are my reminders that life is full of blessings. Write this down, I choose to live purposefully, trusting in God's timing. If you're ready to live with purpose, type 1212. You may wonder, what is my purpose? Your purpose is to reflect my love and light wherever you go. It doesn't have to be something grand, sometimes it's in the small acts of kindness that my love shines the brightest. Say this out loud, God's love flows through me to make a difference. If you want to live as a light for others, type I choose God's purpose. There's no need to rush or worry about what's ahead. My timing is perfect, and my plans for you are good. Trust that what you're waiting for will come at the right time. In the meantime, live fully where you are, knowing that I am preparing you for what's next. Sometimes, I use the waiting season to grow your faith. Be patient, my child, and trust that I'm working behind the scenes. Speak this truth, God's timing is perfect, and I trust His plans for my life. If you trust my timing, type 1313. Your life is not an accident. Every moment has meaning, and every step is part of my greater plan for you. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am leading you to something beautiful. Declare this, God is guiding me to my purpose and destiny. If you're ready to walk in your purpose, type I trust God's path. My beloved child, there's something I want you to understand deep in your heart. My love for you is not like human love. It doesn't change based on what you do or don't do. It is constant, unshakable, and unconditional. There have been times when you felt unworthy, haven't there? Times when you thought, how could God love someone like me? But let me tell you this, I loved you before you even knew me. I see your flaws, your mistakes, your doubts, and I love you still. Write this in your heart, God's love for me is unconditional and eternal. If you believe in my unchanging love, type I am loved by God. You don't have to earn my love, child. It's a gift, freely given. No matter how far you've strayed or how many times you've fallen, I am always here, arms wide open, waiting for you to come back to me. Speak this aloud, God's love welcomes me back, no matter what. If you feel my arms around you, type 1414. Maybe you think your mistakes have disqualified you from my grace, but let me tell you something. My grace is greater than any sin. There's nothing you've done that I can't forgive. All I ask is that you come to me with an open heart and let me heal what's broken. I'm not here to judge or condemn you. I'm here to restore you. When you feel unworthy, remember this: I chose you. I called you by name. You are mine. Say this with faith: I am chosen by God, and His grace makes me whole. If you accept my grace, type I trust God's forgiveness. Let my love be the foundation of your life. It is stronger than any storm, brighter than any darkness, and more enduring than any pain. Hold on to this truth: I am deeply loved by God, and nothing can separate me from His love. If you believe in my everlasting love, type 1515. Child, do you know that I've placed you here for a reason? You are not just a receiver of my love, you are also a vessel through which my love can flow to others. The world needs what I've placed inside of you. There are people around you who are hurting, searching, and longing for hope. You may not see it, but your words, your kindness, and your prayers can be the light they need. Say this aloud: God, use me to bring your love and peace to others. If you're ready to be a vessel of my love, type 1616. When you share my love, you become a channel of my peace. It doesn't have to be grand or complicated. Sometimes, it's as simple as listening to someone's pain, offering a kind word, or praying for their needs. Remember, your small actions can make a big difference. You are my ambassador in this world. When people see you, they should see my love shining through. Be the reason someone believes in kindness again. Write this down: I am a reflection of God's love in the world. If you want to reflect my love, type I choose to shine God's light. There will be moments when it feels hard to give, when others don't appreciate or reciprocate your kindness. But don't grow weary. I see every act of love, even the ones no one else notices. And I promise you, none of it is in vain. Keep loving, keep giving, and let me reward you in ways you cannot imagine. Every time you choose to love, you are sowing seeds of peace in the hearts of others. Trust me to grow those seeds into something beautiful. Declare this: I am planting seeds of God's peace and love. If you're ready to spread my love, type 1717. My child, have you ever wondered why life feels so hard sometimes? Why the challenges seem relentless? Let me share a secret with you: these trials are not meant to destroy you, they are meant to strengthen you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. It's like refining gold in fire. The heat is intense, but it brings out the purity within. In the same way, I am using your struggles to shape you into the person I created you to be. Write this down: God is refining me for greater purposes. If you believe in my refining work, type 1818. I know it's not easy. I see the tears you cry, the prayers you whisper, and the weight you carry. But trust me, this season of hardship is temporary. It's preparing you for blessings that you can't even imagine right now. Say this out loud: God is preparing me for something greater. If you trust me to use your challenges for good, type I trust God's process. When you're in the middle of the storm, it's hard to see the purpose. But let me assure you, every step of the journey is part of my plan. The pain you feel today will become the strength you need tomorrow. Hold on to this promise: God's plans for me are good, even in the storm. If you choose to trust my plans, type 1919. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is unique, and your struggles have a purpose. I am working in your life in ways you can't see yet. Trust the process, even when it feels slow. Speak this truth: God's timing is perfect, and I am walking in His purpose. If you're ready to embrace your journey, type "I trust God's timing." My child, there will always come a time when you stand at a crossroads, unsure of which direction to take. These moments can be overwhelming, but let me remind you, I am here to guide you. When you feel stuck or confused, call on me. My voice may not always come in thunder or lightning, but it will come as a still, small whisper in your heart. Trust that I know the way even when you don't. Write this truth: God's guidance is my compass, and I will follow Him. If you're ready to trust my guidance, type "God, lead me forward." I want you to understand something important. Sometimes, the answer won't be clear right away, and that's okay. Trust the process. Take one step forward in faith, and I will light your path step by step. You don't have to see the entire journey, just trust me for the next move. When you feel overwhelmed by choices, bring them to me in prayer. Ask, God, which path will bring me closer to you? Which choice aligns with your plan for my life? I promise I will answer, even if it's not in the way you expect. Say this aloud: God's wisdom is my guide, and I will not fear the unknown. If you choose to trust me with your decisions, type 2020. Let go of the need to control everything. I see what you cannot see, and I know what you cannot know. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are greater than your thoughts. Trust me to open the right doors and close the wrong ones. Declare this: God's plan for me is perfect, and I trust His timing. If you trust me to open the right doors, type "I follow God's plan." Dear son, I would really appreciate your help in liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell. I will be forever grateful to you for this. Your decisions today will shape your tomorrow, so make them with me. Do not rush or act out of fear. Let my peace guide you. When you feel uncertain, remember this promise: I will never lead you astray. Walk with confidence, knowing that I am directing your steps. Say this: God's direction will always lead me to His blessings. If you're ready to step forward in faith, type 2121. Child, there's a key that unlocks every blessing, every victory, and every breakthrough. It's called prayer. And it's more powerful than you realize. Prayer isn't just talking to me, it's a conversation, a connection. When you pray, you invite me into your life, into your struggles, and into your victories. It's through prayer that mountains move and chains are broken. Write this in your heart: prayer is my connection to God's power and peace. If you believe in the power of prayer, type "prayer changes everything." Start each day with me. Before the world rushes in, take a moment to quiet your heart and speak with me. Share your fears, your hopes, and your dreams. I am listening, always. When you begin your day in prayer, you'll find the strength to face whatever comes your way. Prayer is not about perfect words or long speeches. It's about honesty. Come to me as you are, whether you're full of joy or weighed down by burdens. Let me carry the weight you're not meant to bear. Say this aloud: God, I give my day to you and trust you with every moment. If you're ready to start your day with me, type 2222. Through prayer, you'll find renewal. It's like water for your soul, refreshing and restoring you when life feels dry. No matter how tired or broken you feel, my presence will fill you with new strength. Speak this truth: God's presence renews my soul and strengthens my heart. If you're ready for renewal, type "I trust God's peace." When you pray, trust that I am working, even if you don't see the results right away. My timing is perfect, and my answers are always for your good. Keep praying, keep trusting, and watch as I'm moving your life in ways you never imagined. Declare this: I will pray without ceasing, knowing God is faithful. If you're committed to praying daily, type 2323. Child, I see you looking back, replaying the moments you wish you could change. But the past is behind you, and I want you to look forward. Let me show you the future I have planned for you. Your past does not define you. It's part of your story, but it's not the final chapter. I am the God who makes all things new. Let me take the broken pieces of your life and turn them into something beautiful. Write this truth: my past is redeemed and my future is filled with hope. If you're ready to release the past to me, type 2424. Forgiveness is the key to moving forward. Forgive others, not because they deserve it, but because your heart deserves peace. Forgive yourself, too. I have already forgiven you. Don't hold on to what I've already let go of. Say this with faith: I release the past and step into God's promises. If you're ready to forgive and move forward, type I trust God's grace. My child, have you noticed how the hardest moments in your life often shape you the most? The challenges you face are not there to defeat you, they are there to make you stronger. Every struggle you encounter has a purpose. I am using these moments to mold you, to refine your heart, and to prepare you for the blessings ahead. Just like gold is purified in fire, your trials are creating something priceless in you. Write this truth: God is using my challenges to make me stronger and wiser. If you believe I am working through your challenges, type 2727. I know it's not easy. You've questioned why these storms have come your way. But trust me, child, I see the bigger picture. What seems like a setback to you is actually a setup for something greater. Say this with confidence: God is preparing me for a breakthrough through my challenges. If you trust me to bring good from your trials, type I trust God's purpose. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow closer to me. When you face difficulties, bring them to me. Let me walk with you through the storm and give you the strength you need. Remember, you don't have to face this alone. Speak this aloud: God is my strength, and I can overcome anything with Him. If you're ready to rely on my strength, type 2828. Sometimes, the greatest growth comes from the hardest places. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am with you. I am working even when you can't see it. Trust that the challenges you're facing today are preparing you for victories tomorrow. Say this: I will not give up because God is working on my behalf. If you choose perseverance, type I believe in God's power. Child, don't let the difficulties of life make you bitter. Instead, let them make you better. Each challenge is a chance to learn, to grow, and to deepen your faith. Trust me to turn your trials into triumphs. Write this down: God is turning my trials into stepping stones for greater blessings. If you're ready to grow through your challenges, type 2929. Child, I know how difficult it is to walk forward when you can't see the destination. The unknown can be frightening, but let me remind you, I am the light that guides your path. You don't have to have all the answers right now. Just take the next step, and I will illuminate the way. Trust me to guide you one step at a time. Write this truth: God is leading me, even when I can't see the way. If you trust me to guide your steps, type 3030. There will be moments when the path feels uncertain and fear creeps in. When that happens, remember that I am already in your tomorrow. I've prepared the way for you. Speak this with faith: God goes before me, and I am safe in His hands. If you believe I am preparing the way, type I trust God's plan. Sometimes, the unknown is part of my plan to build your faith. It's in these moments of uncertainty that you learn to trust me fully. Don't focus on the obstacles, focus on me. Say this aloud: God's presence is my assurance, and I will not fear the unknown. If you're ready to trust me completely, type 3131. When you feel lost or unsure, come to me in prayer. I will give you peace that surpasses understanding and clarity for your journey. Trust that my timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. Say this with confidence: God's timing is never late, and His plans are always good. If you trust in my timing, type I will wait on God. No matter how unclear the road ahead seems, I am with you. Take one step at a time, and I will guide you to where you need to be. Declare this truth: I walk by faith, not by sight, because God is leading me. If you're ready to move forward in faith, type 3232. My beloved child, let me remind you of something simple yet powerful: you were created for joy. Life is full of struggles, yes, but it's also full of blessings if you know where to look. Faith is the key to unlocking joy in every situation. Even when life feels heavy, remember that my presence brings peace and gladness. Write this in your heart: I choose joy because I know God is with me. If you choose joy today, type 3333. Joy is not the absence of problems, it's the presence of my peace within you. When the world feels chaotic, look to me, and I will fill your heart with a joy that cannot be shaken. Speak this aloud: God's joy is my strength, and I will rejoice in Him. If you're ready to find strength in my joy, type I will rejoice in God. Take time to notice the small blessings around you: the beauty of a sunrise, the laughter of a child, the love of a friend. These moments are my gifts to you, reminders that I am always with you. Say this: God's blessings are all around me, and I will be thankful. If you're ready to see my blessings, type 3434. When life feels overwhelming, choose to worship instead of worry. Worship shifts your focus from the problem to the solution, from your struggles to my power. Declare this truth: God is greater than my worries, and I will worship Him in every season. If you choose worship over worry, type I trust God completely. Remember, joy is a choice, not a feeling. Choose to trust me, to find the good in each day, and to believe that the best is yet to come. Say this with hope: I choose joy because God's promises are always faithful. If you believe the best is yet to come, type 3535. I know it's hard to let go, but trust me, child. The future I have for you is far greater than anything you've left behind. Stop carrying the weight of regret and sorrow. Let me carry it for you. Speak this aloud: God is turning my pain into purpose and my sorrow into joy. If you believe in my power to restore, type 2525. Don't let the wounds of yesterday steal the joy of today. You were created to live fully, to experience the abundance of my blessings. Take my hand, and let me lead you into a season of hope and renewal. Say this: I trust God's plan to bring new life to my journey. If you're ready to embrace the future, type I believe in God's promises. Every day is a new beginning. With each sunrise, I give you a fresh start. Let go of what's behind and press forward with hope. Trust that I am doing a new thing in your life, even now. Declare this: God's mercies are new every morning, and I walk in His grace. If you're ready for a fresh start, type 2626.